Hello and welcome back to
Ask Isaac.
Okay, you guys, the truth is today I wasn't gonna make a video, but this girl here, she's like, are we making it? Are we making it? Can we make it now? Are we making one yet? So I decided for Tayaba, I'll make one. I had so many questions, but one of them I have to say was the best. I feel like, well, all questions are amazing. I'm sorry, don't take that the wrong way. But one of these questions actually stood out to me. A guy asked me this question, and I always find it interesting when guys ask me questions because first of all, it's straight to the point, blah, 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 blah. And second of all, it's so rare. So thank you for that. And the question is, well,
My parents want me to get married, and I've had a girlfriend for the past 6 years.
wasn't really a question, it was just a statement like most of them, but I'm gonna give you my input on this. I like this question because I feel like if you haven't gone through it, you will eventually. So, it's just a common desi struggle, as I would like to call it. Did he mention if you wanted me to answer in Urdu or English?
I don't think so, but
Okay. I'll just make it in English. Because normally they'll tell you if they want it in Urdu. So basically, my advice to you is definitely marry your girlfriend. And I'm not saying this from just a girlfriend standpoint. I'm saying this in every way because it's better to tell your parents who you love and who you want to spend the rest of your life with and suffer the consequences versus make your parents happy but then torture yourself and be miserable for the rest of your life, At least, like, if you've been with this girl for 6 years successfully and you both are happy together, it would be a major loss to leave this person and just marry a total and complete stranger because you might think you're the only one being affected, but you're not.
Yeah.
The person you're marrying is probably also going to be affected by this. It's possible she's going through the same thing, or maybe, she's expecting something from you that you won't be able to offer her because you've already put 100% of your energy and time and love and everything else in this relationship of yours. So she's always gonna keep waiting for something that you won't be able to give to her. So it's better to just tell them, and you think they'll be upset, but the truth is they won't be upset. Reality of the situation is that they're gonna be happy if you're happy. Even if in the moment they're not happy, I guarantee you 1 to 2 years later, when you look back on it, they're gonna be like, Chalo, dono khush to hain. At least I can die in peace because they're happy and I want to play with their grandchildren. Like, they're gonna eventually have to accept the girl, especially because number one, first of all, what does every parent want? They want their children to be smiling, laughing. They want their children to say, thanks, mom and dad. I love my life and the life you provided for me. And even if they're gonna get mad, they're your parents. How many times have they gotten mad at you and gotten over it? And I know some people will disagree and they will say, no.
Oh, my parents stay mad forever. My parents will hold a grudge forever. They'll never forgive me for this.
It's not true. It's not true. I promise you. And you're gonna realize it's not true after making the biggest mistake of your life. So then what's the point? I know people, I'm not gonna lie. I know couples that seemingly are perfect. They got arranged marriage. They kind of had similar situations where prior to the marriage they were already dating somebody else, but they were too afraid to confront their parents about it, and they just married whoever their parents chose. And they look perfect. They look like they're happy. They have no problems, but sure, and I believe they're happy too, but you have one life, so shouldn't you be your happiest? Why do you just want to settle for happy? Why not just be the happiest that you can
Exactly.
be? I hate when people just settle. Why though? You don't need to. Unless somebody's holding a gun to your head literally and you're actually gonna die. So aside from that, I feel like you shouldn't settle for less. If it makes you happy, go for it. But if there's something that makes you happier, fight for it. It will be worth the fight. I mean, sure, and I don't know a single parent that would be like, no, you have to listen to me because
you have to marry this person because blah blah blah, I'll never forgive you and I'll hate you. And
even if that's the case, you'll find really soon after the marriage, whomever you marry, that they are gonna get past it. They are gonna get over it. They are gonna accept you and your wife. As long as you're happy with your wife, As long as you give your wife respect, it will reflect on your family. They will be happy with her. They will give her respect. If for whatever reason you get married to either of them and you're mean to them or you're unhappy all the time and you're fighting, you don't respect her and she doesn't respect you, your parents are gonna hate her. They're not gonna respect her. They're not gonna like her. So another advice from me to you is, even if you marry the girl of your choice, inshallah, I hope and I pray that you do, in that case, you should make it so even if you guys have a small argument, you can look past it and not expose each other, you know? You should hide each other's flaws. You shouldn't flaunt them around. So if you guys fight, figure it out on your own. Don't get everybody else involved. Try to manage and work through it, which I think won't be a problem for you in your case because you've been dating for 6 years and I'm sure all the problems you could have encountered you already did. So a plus is also that you're not gonna ever have to encounter the same problems again. There will be different ones because obviously you're getting married. But you've already gone through so many of your life choices and memories together, so why not add a few more memories to that? Why not tell your children, hey, I married the love of my life.
Yeah.
My parents were against it, but look, now they're happy too. So children, I want you to marry who you love too. Because trust me, they're gonna settle for anything. Your parents, if they see you happy, that's all they want. So let's say you marry the girl of their choice and you're happy. Your parents will be happy too, I'm not gonna lie. But deep down, you know what's gonna make you the happiest. Imagine if you marry the girl of your choice that you've been dating for however many years and you're happy with her and you're not just happy, you are the happiest. How is that gonna make your parents feel?
The happiest.
Exactly. Your emotions are gonna directly reflect on them. So if you want them to be the happiest, make yourself the happiest. You're their children. That's what they want, number one. Don't just make yourself happy. Make yourself the happiest.
Wow, I love your words.
Yeah, I can't stress this enough because I feel like so many people just settle for happy. I'm happy. I just did it. Okay, everyone's happy. I'm happy. No, you should be like, I'm not only happy, I am the happiest I can ever be. I fought for this person, I married this person, and I could have never asked for anything more. It's gonna reflect on your parents, your children, if you have children, your cousins, your family members. Dude, this is a life-changing decision. If you just get married to anybody for your parents' sake and you're happy, your parents will be happy, sure. Your kids will eventually grow up and be happy, sure. But I think everybody has one life and everybody should make the most of it and do what fills their heart up with so much happiness. Like, why? Why settle for anything else? That's my advice to you.
I love your advice. I know I'll be happy in life because I listen to you.
But I know, isn't that
you're
weird?
in my life.
Another question somebody asked me was, how are you giving all this relationship advice and all these like life advice without having actually gone through it? Like, cause I'm single, obviously. So my answer to that is nobody lives long enough to learn from their own mistakes. I have experienced and seen different people make different kinds of mistakes and go through life differently, past relationships one by one like they're changing clothes. Like, I have seen really happy relationships too. I've seen like people who love each other and date each other, get married, and their love just blossoms. It never decreases, it's just more and more and more. So I've seen the best and I've seen the worst. So I feel like, well, so far in my life. So I feel like the questions I'm being asked are easy for me to answer that way. What else was it? There's another question and I'm trying to remember. Do you remember? I don't remember right now.
It's okay, Isaiah. You have so many messages.
It's just me. There's so much I want to say on just one topic. It gets hard for me to answer 3-4 questions because I want to make a whole 20-minute video on just one of them, you know? And I actually just remembered the question. And the question was, what is one thing that I always have with me, that I never leave behind? So I think the best answer for this, and the honest answer, is that I'm not attached to anything. I don't like to attach myself to objects or materialistic things, because they can be lost or stolen or broken, or even if they have sentimental value, I try not to attach myself to them. I do have, to answer your question, I do have something that I really keep close to my heart, literally, and it's this necklace, my Allah necklace, and mostly because it was given to me as a gift by a father figure, you could say. Yeah, you know, this person is not family to me, but he has treated me like family my entire life. I feel like he was more of a relative to me than anybody else. So my uncle gifted me this, and this is the one thing I don't like to leave behind. Even if I'm not wearing it, trust me, it's in my pocket or it's in my purse or it's on me all the time. I just don't feel safe without it. But I guess you could say I am a little bit attached to it. But at the same time, if I were to lose it or it were to break or whatever, I'll survive, you know? So I think that's, yeah, that's the one thing that's close to my heart. But my advice to everybody else would be, don't get attached to things. You can have your favorite things, but don't ever feel like I'm gonna die without it, you know? I think that's it. That's all for today. So follow me, like my page. Thank you for all your support. Now I'm gonna go. Sorry about the last video, it got cut off, but I did want to say goodbye, everybody. Follow me. Thank you for all your support. Have your friends follow me, and I love you all. So bye.